sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. If you are like me and your knees are much higher than your hips, then it's a good idea to elevate the hips. So I'm using blocks, and you can use cushions, books, any props that you have at home really. So pillows, folded blankets, anything like this. All right. So coming into comfortable cross-legged position with hips elevated if you need to. And take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower your gaze and close your eyes. Take another deep inhale. And exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Take this time to really arrive here at the mat. The next hour is just about you. It's your practice. It's personal. So let go of any judgment, any criticism, any expectation from yourself. It's your practice. And today I would like you to stay with your breath, with pranayama, breath control. It's one of the limbs of yoga. It's very important. So prana is the life force. Yama is control. We are the only beings in the universe who can control our breath, who can breathe consciously, who can learn breathing techniques that will benefit us. So breathing techniques nourish our body, really nourish our mind, nourish our lungs, but also what they do is massage our internal organs, which is very good for us as well, and they balance us. So really dedicate your practice to breathing today. Just dedicate it to your breath and stay with your breath. Let go of thoughts and worries and plans. Of course, they're always going to come into your mind, but it's your conscious choice not to become them, but just let them go past. And you can always just say to yourself, I'm going to thank you later. Right now, I'm just going to stay with my posture, stay with my asana, stay with my breath. So just take one more deep inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. And slowly open your eyes, looking down at first. Keeping that tissue nearby, not far from you, we're going to do Nadi Shodana, so alternate nostril breath. So we're going to use our thumb finger and our ring finger to close and alternate the nostrils. So place your right thumb onto the right nostril and start inhaling through the left. So really make it a long inhale. At the top, switch the fingers. Place the ring finger onto the left nostril and exhale through the right. So feel free to just mirror me as well. Inhale through the right. Switch the fingers. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Switch the fingers. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. And just continue with that breath, alternating the nostrils, but just observe which nostril is harder to breathe through, which nostrils is more clearer, more freer to breathe through. We're not symmetrical, so it's very likely that one nostril is smaller than the other. It's also possible that we're more blocked on one side than the other. So continue with that breath, inhaling, exhaling through the opposite. Inhaling through the same. Exhaling through the opposite. Inhaling through the same. Switching the fingers, exhaling through the opposite. Inhaling through the same. Switching the fingers, exhaling the opposite. Go at your own speed as well. You don't have to go with me. If you want to take it slower, go slower. Inhaling. Exhaling. You may wish to close your eyes here and just be with your own breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more on each side. And whichever side you ended up on, for me it's the left, it could be the right for you. Take 5 breaths through the same nostril. So inhaling for the same and exhaling for the same. So inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhaling for 2. Exhale. Inhaling for 3. Exhale. Inhaling for 4. Exhale. Last one, make it long. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now switch the fingers and 5 breaths on the opposite side. Inhaling for 1. Exhaling. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling. Inhaling for 5. Last time. Exhale. Release the hand. You may wish to blow your nose. And then with your eyes closed, just take 1 full inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale, and just observe how much more delicious that air has become. How much easier it is to breathe, just clearing yourself through. Amazing. Inhale and lean your head over to the left. Now start moving it down, 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 and then towards the right shoulder, and then to the back. I'm essentially just doing big, big circles with the head. Last one in this direction. Taking your time. And then switching the direction, going the other way. It just feels so delicious. It's so simple, but why don't we do this every day? Inhaling. Exhaling. When you have completed, you're free. Release the left hand down on the mat. Send the right hand over. Just stretching to the side. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, release the right hand onto the left knee and then walk the left hand back behind you as far as you can. Sit up tall and straight, as if somebody you love just pushed the small of your back and made you sit up tall and straight. And then look over your left shoulder. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling, just one more breath. And as you exhale, walk the hands back, come back to the center. Just a few cat-cows here. As you inhale, open the heart, open the chest, look up. And as you exhale, dome the back, send the head down. You can use your hands to push away from the knees. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, dome the back. Inhale, open the heart, lift the head up. Exhale, dome the back, send the head down. And coming back to neutral, release the right hand down onto the mat. Left hand comes over. So bending over towards the right. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath here, make it long. And as you exhale, release the left hand down onto the right knee. Sit up tall and straight. Walk the right hand behind the back. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Look over the right shoulder. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Just one more breath. Then coming back to the center. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest, lift up. Exhale, dome the back, send the head down. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, dome the back. Inhale, open the heart, one more. And then coming back to neutral. Open the hands to the sides, push the air away. And then wrap the right arm underneath the left and interlace the hands, if it works, if you can. If meeting the palms together is too much, then just place the hands onto the opposite shoulders. So just see where you are. Inhale, lift the elbows as high as the shoulders. Just observe the sensations. If anything is too much, just be gentle. It's your practice, it's personal, so just be kind to yourself. So inhale, lift the elbows a little bit higher than the shoulders if you can, towards the nose. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the elbows a little bit higher, maybe as high as the nose. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lift the elbows as high as the shoulders and as high as the nose, and lower down. Now, keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, just do 3 circles. So starting from the right, going towards the right, and then going towards the left knee, and then coming back into center. Going towards the right knee, going towards the left knee, coming back in the center. Just one more. To the right, to the left, coming back. Well done. And then untangle the hands. Push the air away. Then send the left arm underneath the right. Interlock the hands. So maybe the palms of the hands meet. Maybe you just reach for the opposite shoulders. Remember, we might be differing on each side. So inhale, lift the elbows as high as the shoulders and maybe higher, moving towards the nose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the elbows as high as the nose. Exhale, lower down. One more like this. Inhale, lift the elbows as high. Exhale, lower down. Now keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, 3 circles, starting from the left, going towards the left knee. Don't have to touch the knee, just doing a circle above it. Inhale, circle number 2. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, circle number 3. Exhale, coming back. Untangle the hands, push the air away. And now wrap the hands around and grab your 2 opposite shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Now move your hands towards the neck and maybe reach for the back of the neck as much as your arms will allow you to do. If your hands, your fingers are clasping the neck, then drop the chin down and let yourself just hang here and be comforted by that hug. You're giving yourself a hug, it feels nice, but it's also so good for the neck. Inhaling, exhaling, just one more breath. And then untangle the hands, whichever hand you hand on top. Now switch, open the hands and wrap them around the other way. So whichever way is going to feel awkward to you now, that's going to be the opposite way, because naturally you did the one that suits you better. Now hold here, give yourself a hug, and then wrap the back of the neck if you can, if your fingers reach. If not, just keep them on the shoulders. Inhale, and as you exhale, tuck the chin in and surrender. Let yourself just be there in that lovely, comforting hug. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And on the next inhale, untangle the hands, Push the air away, a bit of Tai Chi. Exhale, hands in the prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, really open the hands in the W shape so the shoulder blades meet at the back. See if the shoulder blades will actually pinch together. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, open the hands, W shape. Exhale, last one. Inhale, open the hands, pinch the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Now moving over to the child pose, release any blocks you might have used and walk yourself over to the child pose. Spreading the knees wide, toes touching, hips to the heels, extend the hands forward, let the forehead drop on the mat. If the forehead doesn't quite make it to the mat, feel free to grab a pillow, a cushion, a block, anything to release your forehead on the mat or onto supporting object. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, lift your hands onto the fingertips, creating rosettes with your hands. Lifting the elbows off the mat, but keeping the forehead down. Inhaling. Exhaling, just feeling the sensations in your shoulders. So we're giving our top of the back a little massage. And then now bring the attention to the armpits and start sending the armpits down towards the mat. So there's rounding for the shoulders and it feels delicious, really. It feels like a massage. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath here. And as you exhale, release the hands down and just take one more breath in the child pose. Just reminding yourself that the child pose is always there for you. You can take it at any time you need to rest. Yoga is not about pushing too much. It's about being wise with your body. And on the next inhale, lift yourself up into neutral tabletop. As you inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Lift the head up, lift the tailbone up. And as you exhale, start moving slowly. So send the head down first, then dome the shoulders, then dome the back, then push the hips forward, and now push for the hands. Really push the ground away. Inhale, start from your tailbone, lifting the tailbone, dropping the back, lifting the shoulders, opening the heart and the chest, and only then lifting the head up. So you can follow, you can trail your cat-cow. So as you exhale, sending the head down, doming the shoulders, doming the back, pushing the hips forward, pushing for the hands. Inhale, Bitilasana. Exhale, dome the back, Madhyasana. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Bitilasana. Exhale, Madhyasana. And then coming back to neutral tabletop. Lift the right knee off the mat. And we're going to do 5 big circles with the right knee. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're doing essentially is we're massaging our hip joint. Now switch the directions, whichever you went. Now it's going to feel a bit awkward, but go the other way around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate the ankle in the air. So good for us as well. And then release the right knee down. Same on the other side. Lift the left knee up. And 5 circles with the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch the direction and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate the ankle in the air. And then release the left knee down. Inhale, extend the right leg back behind you and flex the toes. Take a breath there. Check between your hands that you can see your toes pointing down. Inhale, send the left hand forward. So opposite leg to the opposite arm. Inhale. Exhale. Strong, strong body. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the left hand down. Start moving the right leg to the right and stepping it down onto the mat. All the toes are down onto the mat. Right hand on the right shoulder. 3 big circles with the shoulders. 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. And then releasing the right hand down onto the mat and stepping the right foot to just outside the right wrist. Maybe you would like to deepen the stance here, so then tuck the left toes under, walk the left knee a little bit further back, just see where you are. And either you stay on your hands here, or you play with the sensations of walking the hands further forward and maybe bending the elbows. Just seeing what it feels like, maybe coming onto the elbows. Just playing with the sensations, just seeing where you are in this practice, in the lizard. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just one more breath, then coming back with the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, easy twist. Send the right hand high into the sky, twisting here. And maybe you stay here, or maybe you send the right hand, right arm behind. Maybe bend the left knee. Maybe see if the two can meet. Maybe you can reach for that foot, or maybe you just aim for it. The integrity is there. Really open the shoulders up. Look over the right shoulder. Look up into the sky. So maybe you've grabbed that left foot. Maybe you're just reaching towards it. Maybe bending the left foot is a way out of question. So don't worry. Just stay where you are. You're in a deep stretch as it is. You're opening the hips, you're opening the groin, you're twisting. There's a lot of stuff going on. Inhaling, exhaling. Just one more breath. And as you exhale, release the right hand down. And if you walk the left knee out, walk the left knee in. Just a little bit closer in. Lift the right foot off the mat. Straighten if you can and start moving it clockwise to about 7 o'clock in the evening. Once you've reached the floor, you've crossed the left leg, slide it back behind you so you end up lying on the left thigh. Release the forehead down if you can, and grab that pillow, that cushion, the block. Extend the hands forward. We're really stretching into the right side. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just enjoy the sensation. Some postures in yoga are just delicious. I think this is one of those. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath. Make it long. And on the next inhale, tuck the right toes under. Maybe walk the hands a little bit closer to yourself. Push for the hands. Push for the right foot. Coming into neutral tabletop. Straightening the arms for a moment, readjusting yourself, then sending the right leg high, high, high into the sky, coming into locust shalabhasana, and then start bending the elbows in, so hugging the elbows in, sending the chest and chin down towards the mat. You might not reach the mat just yet, just be kind to yourself, because this is already shalabhasana. It's just modifications. And then maybe you've gone very deep and the chin is down, then bending the left knee, placing the right knee into the left foot gently, and then releasing the chest down. Inhaling wherever you are, just one more breath. And as you exhale, push through the hands, coming back to neutral tabletop. Sit yourself back to child pose. Release the forehead down, just reset. Reset everything we've just done. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, lift up into neutral tabletop. Extend the left leg behind you and flex the toes. Check between your arms that you can see your left toes pointing down. Straight away, the left leg is so engaged, the whole body's engaged. Inhale, extend the right arm forward. Inhaling, exhaling. Breathe in here. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And as you exhale, release the right hand down. And then move the left foot to the left and step it just outside the body, 90 degrees to the body. So I'm going to move this way so you can see. So placing the left hand onto the left shoulder. Inhale, big circles with the elbow. Exhale. Inhale, circle for 2. Exhale. Inhale, circle number 3. Exhale, release the left hand down. And then maybe, if you can, step the left foot outside the left wrist and then walk the right knee out a little bit. So you're coming into the lizard. So I'm going to go sideways, back to sideways so you can see. So stepping the left foot outside the left wrist. Right knee, maybe walk it a little bit further back. Maybe keep it where it is. Just listen to your body. And then just playing with your lizard wherever you are. Maybe bending the elbows, maybe coming onto the elbows. Maybe untucking the right toes as well. Just see what feels good. Bit of strain is good. Pain's no good. So if it's really painful, do come out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling, just one more breath, and then walk the hands back to just underneath the shoulders. Inhale, left hand goes high into the sky, easy twist. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, send the left hand behind. Maybe you bend that right knee. Maybe you reach for the foot, or just aim in that direction. If you've got the foot, really push for the foot, really open up, push the hips forward, look over the left shoulder, look up into the sky. If you don't quite have the bind yet, then just aim the left hand towards the foot. If the foot is down on the ground, just aim it parallel to the foot, no problem there. Still very intense place to be in. Inhale, exhale. I'm not quite sure why anybody called it easy twist as well. Inhale. As I say, release the left hand down onto the mat. Walk the right knee a little bit closer in, if you walked it out. Lift the left foot up, straight if you can. Move it anti-clockwise. Cross the right leg, right foot. And then find the floor, move it to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then slide it back behind you. So you end up lying on the right thigh. Surrender the forehead down on the mat. Stretching the left side of the body. Inhaling. Exhaling, but also feeling the sensations in the right hip. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more breath. Make it long. And on the next inhale, tuck the left toes under. Walk the hands a little bit closer to yourself. Push for the left foot. Coming into neutral tabletop with the left leg high. Start bending the elbows, hugging the elbows in. Start sending the chest and chin down towards the mat. Maybe they don't quite reach, so don't judge yourself. Just be where you are. Enjoy the journey. Then bending the right knee, placing the left knee into the right foot gently. Inhaling. Exhaling. Wherever you are. One more breath. And as you exhale, push for the hands, release the left knee down, coming into child pose, surrender, reset, inhaling, exhaling, one more breath. And on the next inhale, lift up into neutral tabletop. Inhale, swing the left foot to the left. So we're swinging it out to the left. And then step the right leg over it. So now my left hand, left knee, right foot are in one line. It's a modified side plank. And then send the right hand high into the sky. Inhaling. Exhaling. And now send the right hand over the right ear. So we're creating a straight line between the right hand and the right foot. Inhaling. Exhaling. And as we are doing a lot of things on the knees, do feel free to place extra cushioning, extra blanket underneath your knees. One more breath here. And as you inhale, start lifting up onto the fingertips of your left hand. Lifting up till you're standing up on the left knee. Send the right hand down, left hand over. So now we're bending towards opposite side. Inhaling, exhaling. So right hand onto the right thigh, left hand over. Beautiful. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath here. And as you exhale, straighten up and start moving the left hand down onto the mat. Circle the right hand down, release the right knee down, move the left foot back. Same on the other side. Inhale, move the right foot outwards, to the right. And step the left foot outside, over the left knee. So now again, right hand, right knee, left foot are all in one line. This is modified side plank, Vashisthasana. And inhale, send the left hand high into the sky. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Now moving the left hand over. Inhaling, exhaling. So create a straight line, left hand to left foot, straight diagonal line. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath, inhale, and then start lifting the left hand high into the sky, coming onto the fingertips of the right foot, lifting up till you're standing on the right knee. Then send the left hand down onto the left thigh, and then send the right hand over. We're bending to the left now. Inhaling, exhaling. Look towards your right palm. Inhaling, exhaling. Just one more breath here. And as you exhale, straighten up, arms parallel, and then start sending the right hand down towards the mat, left hand high into the sky, then circle the left hand down, send the left knee down. Very good. From here, tap the toes under and send the hips high into the sky for a first downward facing dog. So pedal the feet here. Bend the knees one by one. And remember, if downward facing dog is way too much for your wrists, for your hips, then just stay in tabletop. That's your option there. Or come with us and play with that downward facing dog. So bending the knees, maybe stepping the feet as wide as the mat and swinging the hips from side to side. Then placing the feet hip width distance apart, micro bend in the knees and send the hips high into the sky. Remember how we pushed our armpits towards the mat? Well, now imagine you're sending the armpits towards the knees. So feeling the sensations here. One more breath here. And as you exhale, walk 100 little steps towards the front of the mat. Bending the knees generously. Inhale, halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees generously. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, really open the hands to the sides in a W shape. Make sure the shoulder blades actually pinch together. Have a small back bend if you can. Exhale, hands in the prayer. 2 more breaths like this. Inhale, open the hands, look up. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, open hands, look up. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, straighten the back. You can place the hands on the shins. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Circle the hands high into the sky, look up. Then hands in the prayer. And this time, instead of just circling the hands and going down,
point the fingers down, and as if we're going to dive. So we're going to curl our back this time and dive down as if you're diving into the water. Very good. Bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the right knee back. Coming into crescent lunge, low lunge. You can untuck the toes. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the prayer. 3 breaths here, bit of Tai Chi. Inhale, open the hands to the side, and you can really push the air away. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, push the air away. Exhale, hands in the prayer. 1 more. Inhale, push the air away. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, frame the left foot, step it back. Lower down. We can walk the hands a little bit further forward and lower all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, release. Push for the hands, come into child pose at first, send the hips to the heels. Forehead down, then tuck the toes under, and then send the hips high into the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk 100 little steps towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky, look up. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky, look up. Exhale, fold forward. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, and as you exhale, start sending the fingers down and diving into the deep water. Head down, very good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands down, bend the knees, and step the left foot back, step it onto the knee, step it onto the left knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands in the prayer. 3 Tai Chis here. Inhale, push the air away. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, push the air away. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, push the air away. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, frame the right foot. Step it back onto the knee. Walk the hands a little bit further forward. Lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, push through the hands. Child pose at first. Then tuck the toes under, send the hips high into the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Release the knees down onto the mat. And find a wall. So find the wall that you can freely place your hands on. Somewhere to the side. So options here. Either staying on the knees. So this will be a bit deeper. So try both ways. So let's try it on the knees. So hands on the wall. The back is more or less straight like this. All we're going to do is we're going to bow down. So this is going to be quite strong on the shoulders. So we're going to do this 8 times, but I want you to try which way is better. So this is on the knees. And now let's step up. Let's lift yourself up, come into standing. And do the same way. So arms are straight onto the wall. You're standing a little bit diagonally. Inhale, and as you exhale, bow. A little bit not as intense when you're standing up. So just see where you are, what feels better, and make your choice where you're going to do your 8. So either standing up or on your knees. So I'm going to choose on the knees, but it's up to you where you want to be, what feels better. All right, so inhale, wherever you are, on the knees or standing up. And as you exhale, bow. So really send the chest down. Inhale, open up, stand up. Exhale, bow. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Inhale for 6. Exhale. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Walk your knees a little bit closer, or your legs, so you can walk away from the wall. So from here, release the hands down onto the mat, tap the toes under, send the hips high into the sky. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then from here, walk 100 little steps towards the front of the mat, bending the knees generously. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky. Exhale, hands in the prayer. So again, find yourself a wall, because we're going to go into half moon. So find yourself a wall that you can lean onto. Place the left hip right on the wall, so you can really lean it on the wall. There's about 5 inches between the wall and the foot. And then start leaning onto the wall and lifting the right leg up. If balance postures are completely not your thing and they make you stressed and nervous, then just sit this one out, just come into child pose. Otherwise, releasing that left hip onto the wall, start opening the right hip up. Left hand down, right hand high into the sky. Look up to your right thumb. Just see if you can be here for 3 breaths. Your right leg is strong and engaged. Find your Mula Bandha, find your pelvic floor. Squeeze, that will give you stability. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. And as you exhale, micro bend in the right knee. Lift up. Well done, very good. Now switch the sides. So place the right hip against the wall, so you can lean onto the wall. The right foot is probably about 5 inches away. And then start lifting, maybe less, actually, sort of 3-4 inches. Then start lifting the left leg up, sending the right hand down, left hand high into the sky. One side could be harder, one side could be easier. Just see where you are, just be your own observer. Don't judge, just observe. Just find the curiosity. Inhaling, exhaling, look towards your left hand. Just 2 more breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, 1 more breath. Micro bend in the right knee, and as you exhale, lift yourself up, still leaning on to that wall for your support. And coming to the mat, step your feet shoulder width distance apart. So I'm going to come with my back to you, it'll be a bit easier. Inhale, send both hands high into the sky and grab your left hand with your right wrist. And inhale, start going to the right. So bending to the right. When you can no longer go to the right, start going down. Micro bend in the knees, absolutely fine. At the bottom, switch the wrist. Inhale, let the right arm lift you up. There's tension between the arms. At the top, switch the wrists. Start going to the right and then all the way down, bending the knees if you need to. Switch the wrists at the top, at the bottom. Inhale, lift up. At the top, stay the same. We'll go to the left. Inhale, start going to the left. When you can no longer go, go down. At the bottom, switch the wrist. Allow your left arm lift you up. At the top, switch the wrists. And let yourself go down to the left. One more time. Inhale, let the left arm lift you up. And then split the hands, release them down. Interlock the hands behind your back. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest, look up into the sky. So really make those shoulder blades meet. Really push the chest forward and up. Here you can open the breath, open the mouth, and take a lion breath. Take a deep inhale, and then let it all out. Let the tongue out. Just one more. Take a deep inhale. Release it all. From here, untangle the hands. Send both hands high into the sky and grab hold of the opposite shoulders. So grabbing hold of the opposite shoulders, opposite elbows. Yoga teacher. Then send both elbows high into the sky. And then tuck the chin in and relax the chin down. So set your gaze down. You can close your eyes. So you're kind of framing your head with your arms. Keep sending both elbows high, high, high into the sky. Very, very high. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath here. And as you exhale, open the hands to the sides. So we've done a lot of things that most likely pinched our neck a little bit. So what I invite you to do now is that massage that we've previously done as well. So I'm just going to come onto the knees so you can see me. So sending the right hand down, right hand down, left hand up. So quite strong massage, elongating the neck. Sending it up and down and switching the hands and do that on the other side. Just a bit more on the other side. Really enjoy this. You can go quite strong. This is so good for us. And once you've done, 3, 4, 5 goes, then take the backs of your hands. So taking the backs of the hands and sliding it down around your neck, the sides of the neck. Sides of the neck. So back of the palms, sliding down. So it's back of the fingers really. You're sliding it down one by one. Quite strongly. Enjoy it. Inhale. Exhale. So when you've had a few goes, just coming back to the front of the mat. Hands in the prayer in front of the heart. Inhale and step the right foot back. Coming into warrior two. Open the hips forward. The heels are in one line. And if bending the knee is really difficult, then just straighten it. This is still good. Maybe you micro bend in it. Just see where you are. Then open the arms parallel to the ground. Look towards your left hand. Inhaling. Exhaling. From here, lengthen the left palm and send it high into the sky for reverse warrior. You don't have to lean back too much. We're just sending it high into the sky. Reverse warrior. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more breath. And as you exhale, coming back to warrior two. If your thigh is burning, do feel free to straighten it for a moment. If not, just releasing the left elbow onto the left hand, onto the left knee. Right hand high into the sky. Extended side angle. And then right hand over. So creating a straight line between the right hand and the right foot. If this is way too much, just straighten the left knee. Inhaling. Exhaling. Next inhale lifts you up. Warrior two. Straighten that left knee. Finally. Inhale, lengthen the left palm and then send it down. Utthita Trikonasana, extended side angle. Send the right hand high into the sky. Extended triangle. Doesn't matter how low you go with that left arm. It can be by the knee. It's perfectly good. As long as you're perfectly straight. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lift up. And then step the right foot in just a little bit. And then step it all the way forward. Hands in the prayer in front of your heart. Same on the left side. Inhale, step the left foot back. Coming into warrior two, so quite a wide stance. Heels are in one line, right knee is bent, but just see where you are with the bent knee. So maybe you're just micro bending, maybe you're bending it fully, maybe the only way you can do is straight, which is fine as well. Open the palms parallel to the ground. Breathing here, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, lengthen the right palm, flip the palm, send it high into the sky. This is our reverse warrior. So not bending backwards too much, just sending it high into the sky, reaching, reaching. Inhaling, exhaling, just one more breath. And as you exhale, warrior two, straighten the right knee. Maybe you wish to step the left foot just a little bit closer in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, right hand down, left hand up, extended triangle pose. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just one more breath. And as you exhale, lift up. Hands in prayer in front of the heart. Step the left foot forward. Maybe you take 2 steps and then coming to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands high to the sky. Exhale, send the fingers down so you diving down. Inhale, lift up, straight back, straight legs. Exhale, release the hands down, bend the knees. Step the right knee down onto the mat. Step the left knee down onto the mat. Walk them back a little bit if you need to, and then slowly with control, lowering all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up. Exhale, release. Now bend the knees and point the toes up into the sky. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. From here, release the legs down. If you can, placing your fists underneath your thighs. And from here, we're going to go into Shalabhasana and lift the legs up. So inhale and see if you can lift the legs up. If you've got carpets on the floor, it's probably just a little bit easier. Inhaling, exhaling. Just 2 more breaths here. Be kind to yourself. Inhaling, exhaling. Just 1 more breath. And as you exhale, release. Release the hands from underneath the hips. Swing the hips from side to side. Relaxing. Then interlock the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, start lifting the chest up. Keep sending your hand fist back behind your buttocks. And then maybe lift the legs up as well. Shalabhasana, locust pose, flying locusts. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just 1 more breath. And as you exhale, release. Release the hands, swing the hips from side to side. Now open the hands, open the arms in the T shape. So you're looking towards your right hand. Inhale, bend the knees, so you're lying on your left cheek. Bend the knees and lift the left knee up and start sending the left foot towards the right hand. So it doesn't matter how far you go, how deeply you go, as long as the integrity is there and you're keeping both shoulders down on the mat. The whole point that you're looking towards your right hand deepens that twist. This is your supine twist. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just 1 more breath. And then roll back into the center. Switch the cheeks, so lie down on the right cheek, looking towards the left hand. Bend the knees and start sending the right foot to the left hand. They don't have to reach. You just aim in there, that's the integrity. Both shoulders down on the mat and just enjoy. Maybe you wish to close your eyes. This is one of those delicious yoga postures, kind of like a dessert. Inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale, just one more breath here. Then rolling back into the center. Walk the hands a little bit closer in. Lift up onto the elbows and bring the elbows to just underneath the shoulders. Coming into your Sphinx. Looking in front of you. Just take 3 breaths here. Enjoy this back bend. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling. Inhaling for 3. Exhale, release. Walk the hands to just underneath the shoulders. Push through the hands into a child pose. So tuck the toes under as well. Coming into child pose. Send the hips to the heels. Breathing here. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Send the hips high into the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk yourself to about halfway through the mat. Cross the feet over and sit yourself down. Coming to seated. Coming into Navasana, boat pose. So either the toes are down on the mat, or you can lift maybe the toes, but then hold the thighs with the arms, support the thighs with the arms, or but make sure the back is straight. If you wish to take it even further, then you can extend the hands forward. Wherever you are, so either holding the thighs or the toes down, and maybe both. Or lifting the legs. Just 3 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more breath. And as you exhale, release. Straighten the legs. Micro bend in the knees. Point the toes out. Inhale, hands high to the sky. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. So it doesn't matter how far you go, but you can usually reach because your knees are bent, so it's not a problem. Feel free to bend those knees generously. Inhaling. Exhale, just 1 more breath. And as you exhale, release. Step your left foot over the right. And then walk the left hand back behind you. So you're twisting here. So options are you're either hugging the left knee with the right hand. And that's already a strong twist there. So you maybe wish to stay there. Or you send the right hand high into the sky, bend the elbow, and place it outside the left knee. Either way, sit up tall and straight and look over the left shoulder. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Just 1 more breath. And as you exhale, release and derotate to the other side. So walk all the way to the right side. Release the hands down and derotate. That's another delicious dessert there. Then releasing the left leg forward. Hug the right knee into the chest and then step it over. Remember that it's not obligatory to step it over, so maybe it's more comfortable for you to keep it just next to the right thigh. Just try both things and see what feels good. So in my case, I'm stepping the right foot over and walk the right hand behind the back. So here you can either hug the right knee with the left hand and opening the chest, looking over, or you can raise the left hand, bend the elbow, hook it outside the right knee. Either way, sitting tall and straight, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just 1 more breath. And then release. Derotate to the other side, enjoy that sensation. So derotating to the left, placing both hands down, bowing down. Exhale, coming up, releasing the legs. And then bending the knees, placing the feet down on the mat, and then slowly with control, lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Very well done. We made it to the floor. Release them. Place the heels quite close to the hips so you can just about tickle them with your fingertips. Inhale and just tilt the pelvis up at first, just observing the sensations that the whole back is now flat on the mat. From here, start lifting the hips up and then maybe lifting the arms overhead behind you. Keep pushing for the hips. Keep pushing. See if you can lift the hips so high that you can see them over your rib cage. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more breath. Keep pushing for the hips. Exhale, release the hips down. Swing the knees, release the hands down as well. Swing the knees from side to side. And we'll go for the second bridge because why not? Inhale, tilt the pelvis up. Then start lifting the hips up. Lift the arms overhead behind you. Keep pushing for the hips. 3 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more. And as you exhale, lift the heels up if you can, if it feels good. Release the hands down by your sides. Lift the heels up. And now slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower yourself down so you can feel how the whole of your back is arriving back onto the mat with your hips releasing back down last. Swing the knees from side to side like a windscreen wipers. And then hug the knees into the chest. Hug knees into the chest. Extend the left leg down on the mat. Left hand on the left hip, right hand on the right knee. And just 3 circles with the knee in one direction. Massaging the hip joint and 3 circles in the opposite direction. Now shuffle the hips slightly to the right and send the right knee to the left. Opening the hands in a T shape or into the cactus, whatever feels nice. Then if your right knee is to the left, then you're gazing to the right, you're twisting. Inhaling, exhaling. Maybe closing your eyes here for one more breath. Exhale, roll back. Hug both knees into the chest and extend the right leg down onto the mat. Right hand on the right hip, left hand on the left knee. Just 3 circles here. Inhaling, exhaling. Switch the direction. Rotate the other way. Inhaling, exhaling. Then shuffle the hips slightly to the left and send the left knee to the right. Open the hands just in a T shape or in cactus. And if your knee is to the right, then your gaze is to the left. Closing your eyes and giving yourself gratitude for staying with your practice, for staying with your breath, for continuing to come back to the mat. And most of all, give gratitude to your body for having an able body that allows you to come and practice yoga. Last inhale here. And as you exhale, roll back into the center. Hug the knees into the chest. Make yourself a small bowl. Really tense up the whole body. Tense up the face. And as you exhale, open up Shavasana, the most important posture of the practice. So we're just going to stay here for a couple of minutes, but if you have time, stay there longer. So feel free to just close the laptop and just stay there for a good 10, 20 minutes and just really let it sink in. Just allow yourself to let go of any thoughts, any worries, any plans, and just float here. And when those thoughts arrive, just let them wash around you like the sea water or the clouds.
or all those houses that you pass by when you're on the train. Just let them pass by. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel the air circulating around the feet. Feel the warmth or the coldness. And if you feel nothing at all, just registering that. Feeling nothing. That's also feeling. Then move into the ankles. Maybe there's air circulating. Maybe there's clothing. Then calf muscles. Feeling the earth supporting you. Then moving to the knees. Then to the thighs. Feeling maybe the pumping. Maybe vibrations. Maybe the clothing. Moving over to the hips. The right hip. The left hip. And all the organs in this region. What can you feel there right now? And moving over to the lower back, feeling how the lower back is raised. There's a lumbar, it's not connected to the mat. Then moving over to the middle of the back, the top of the back. Then moving over to the abdomen, feeling it raise and fall as you breathe. Then moving to the chest, feeling the heart, feeling vibrations. Then taking into your focus the fingers, the hands, the arms, the elbows, the shoulders, the neck. What can you feel there? Then bringing your attention to your head and face, the chin, the lips, the mouth, the cheeks, the nose, the ears, the eyelids, the eyebrows, the temples, the forehead, the crown of the head. Feeling like you finally arrived home in your body, safe and complete, perfect as you are, exactly where you need to be right now. Take a deep inhale. Exhale from the mouth. So just as I said, feel free to stay there longer. But if you're coming with me, start to bring the attention to the toes, to the fingers. Swing your head from side to side. Then place your legs together closer. Move your arms overhead behind you and have a nice big stretch. You can interlace the fingers and push them out. And have a nice big stretch. Inhale, stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, sayata. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. And either you roll over to the right side and lift up with your eyes closed, or you start rocking and rolling back and forth, rocking and rolling back and forth till you sit yourself up. So just giving the last bit of massage to the back. And then sitting yourself up in a comfortable cross-legged position, maybe grabbing the blocks or a pillow for sitting up tall with the hips elevated. So coming cross-legged, eyes closed, prayer in front of the heart. The mind is the king of the senses. But the breath is the king of the mind. Lift your hands to your eyebrows, to your Ajna chakra, the place of wisdom and intuition. I salute the divine being within you. I am honored to be your teacher today. Jai Namaste.